Canadians pay taxes when they earn a paycheck, when they buy a house, when they own any property, when they spend money, and of course, even when they die. So it does feel for the average Canadian that there's no way to avoid the taxman unless, of course, you're wealthy enough to set up an offshore tax haven. And so Canadians were shocked to learn that the Prime Minister once chaired a pension fund that was deliberately based out of Bermuda, which is one of the world's top tax havens, to avoid paying the same taxes that every Canadian family would have to pay. Could you please explain in plain terms what a tax haven is, why corporations use them, and what challenges the CRA faces when trying to collect taxes from entities that operate in Canada but shift their profits abroad?
Tax haven is a term for a jurisdiction that imposes low, minimal, or no income tax, often corporate income tax, but can be personal income tax as well. Sometimes it's a special regime that's available only to foreign entities with the objective, occasionally, of attempting to attract investment income from other countries. So that's kind of a definition of a tax haven. In my experience, corporations generally are motivated to return profits to shareholders. That's their bottom line objective most of the time, is to benefit shareholders. And so they look to provide the highest after-tax return possible. So they're looking for low tax rates. That's a reasonable objective for business people. Our challenge at CRA is to make sure that profits attributable to Canada are properly reported in Canada, and that profits that belong to other countries, such as important trading partners like the United States and the Europeans, Japanese, Koreans, that profits earned in those countries can be taxable appropriately in those countries as well.
Would you agree that ordinary Canadians don't have the luxury of setting up these complicated offshore tax havens, or tax structures rather, in countries like Bermuda to avoid paying taxes? Because they're not simple structures.
There are certain transaction costs that have to be taken into consideration for offshore structure.
Would you say that ordinary Canadians would not have the luxury to set those structures up then?
I think that's fair.